Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're at Crowder's Mountain and we're trying to make our way all the way up the hill to make sure we can get a special view all the way onto the top.
It's going to be a hike, but the views are going to be worth it. Let's go.
Crowder's Mountain is a beautiful spot tucked away in Gaston County, North Carolina, not far from Charlotte, just about 30 miles away, so super doable for a day trip. The mountain itself is part of a bigger park called Crowder's Mountain State Park, and is known for its fantastic views and solid hiking trails. We're at the very bottom of the mountain and we're making our way up. I think it said 1,600 feet above ground. There's going to be some rock mountain climbing, and hopefully we can make it up there alive. Yeah, hopefully. There's not that much wind, but we think once we get up there it's going to get a little bit windy and a little bit cooler. Yeah, the high for today is only going to be 70, so shouldn't be too hot. So one thing I've noticed, and we came here about a year ago or so, I don't know if it's because of the storm or what it is, but they have rearranged the path of this trail, and there's a lot of fallen trees and a bunch of cutout pieces everywhere. I don't know if because they were in the middle of the trail or what, right? Yeah. Now, if you're for a bit of a challenge, the Pinnacle Trail is one to try. It's the longest in the park, running around 4 miles round trip, but it's worth every step. The trail takes you up to the King's Pinnacle, that is the highest point in the park, where you can get these incredible, wide open views that feel like you're on top of the world. It's got a steady climb with some rocky spots, so you will definitely feel like you earned the view once you get up there. For something a little bit easier, there is the Crowder's Trail. This one leads up to a separate peak called Crowder's Mountain itself, and it's about 2.5 miles one way. You got some steep parts, but there are also overlooks along the way that gives you these great little previews of what's to come. Crowder's Mountain and King's Pinnacle were actually once used as markers by Native American tribes. The rocky points that can be seen for miles around, which kind of make them a natural landmark way back in the day. The views from Crowder's Mountain are honestly something special, especially at King's Pinnacle. You can see the Carolina hills rolling on for miles, just layers and layers of greenery and sky, almost like they're fading into each other. If you catch it early in the morning or around sunset, the whole place gets these soft, warm colors that makes everything look like a painting. It is so quiet and peaceful up here that it almost feels like you have left everything behind. Crowder's Mountain State Park does get pretty popular. In fact, it sees over 800,000 visitors a year, so it's well loved, especially during those warmer months. Alright guys, we finally made it all the way to the top. You cannot beat this view, look at that. You can actually see downtown Charlotte from here too. Anyways,
It was worth the hike for sure, but it was a strenuous hike, let me tell you. I took many breaks.
Yeah, it was like a uphill, very steep too. We were really tired. We had to stop a couple times, but look at this view.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and the weather is perfect too. So, okay, we're gonna take a couple more pictures, and we're gonna sit down and draw probably a little bit and read.
Yeah.
So the inspiration for this illustration came from seeing all these pairs of friends and families on the trail, laughing, encouraging each other, or just sharing the views. I wanted to capture that feeling, that sense of excitement for the journey and just enjoying being together in nature, like these little chipmunks. One is full of energy, ready to charge ahead, and the other one got his steady, determined vibe, soaking it all in. Now, I did hit a little snag halfway through. I had this idea to add some color to the background with a highlighter marker, just to try something fun and bold, but let's just say that it didn't go quite as planned. It felt a little muddy for what I was going for. So I scrapped that and took it back to ink only. And honestly, I'm so glad I did. It just looked better, I think. The lines feel clean and simple, like the way you actually experience these views without too much distraction. I end up doing an art drop with this illustration. I left it right at the beginning of the trail, waiting for someone to find and maybe take home. I hope that brightens someone's day and maybe even inspire them to keep exploring these beautiful trails. This illustration reminded me that we're all sort of in our own little journey, but we're all heading to the same spot, sharing these moments without even realizing it. That's kind of what I hope people see in this piece. A bit of themselves, a bit of that shared experience, even if they're just passing by or happen to stumble across it. So yeah, this one is for the hikers, the wanderers, and anyone who just loves the feeling of being out here. Hopefully it will bring a smile to someone who picks it up after the trail and they get to carry a little piece of the day with them wherever they go next. Alright, here's the final look of the illustration. Let me know what you think on the comments. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for hiking with us. Hike like this inspire us to create more illustrations and to come out and do more adventures like this. So if you like this type of content, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. This helps other people just like you find our channel and they can see all the stuff we do, and we just want to share what we do with everybody else. Alright guys, thank you. Bye. See you in the next one. And since this little chipmunk there was born from the trail itself, I decided to leave them here at the trailhead for someone to pick up and take home. Kind of like a memory of the hike for someone else to keep. Hopefully, whoever finds it feels a little bit of the mountain magic we all share today.